Yo, what's going on, guys? Cjeths back with an episode of Columbus Blue Jackets franchise mode, and we left off. We had a terrible playoff, but a great offseason, I guess you could call it. In the last video, I left us with a question: should we trade Sonny Milano and company? But instead, because of the lack of response, what I just went ahead and did is I just made our trading block. So we are looking to trade any player on our roster over the age of 27 years old. Not that that's realistic, because quite honestly, I don't want to trade, a guy like Artemi Panarin or Ryan Murray necessarily. But I would like to see, because of the direction I want to take this team, because we're in year 7 now, and we've had just 2 playoff runs in a row where we were like 3 now. We're eliminated in the first 2 rounds or something like that. So we need to start moving on, because this is not going to work. Coco, no. You got to get down. You stink. You're just outside. Come on. No bad. Get up. Come on. Get up. Come on. Don't. Let's go. Come on. Get up. Come on, go. Come on. Good job. Let's go. Come on. My dog is stinking up my bed right now, and it's gonna drive me insane. Come on, let's go. Come here. Let's go. Come on. Get up. Let's go. Get up. Let's go. Get up. Get up. No, you're stinking up my bed. Yeah, I get it. Let's go, Grumpy. You're stinking up my bed. Go. Good job. Go. Alright, my niche. Well, first trade offer, not really interested. So, I set our trade block, we'll go over it in a minute, but any player on our roster over the age of 27 years old, and we're looking to acquire any kind of forward, any kind of defenseman, and any goalie between the ages of 17 and 25 with minimum starter potential and at least 80 overall. That is what our trade block parameters are at. Again, I'm not trying to blow up this team. I'm not trying to get rid of everybody, but I'm trying to. I'm looking at every and all options. Because it's quite clear that we don't necessarily have a Stanley Cup winning team, although we're listed as champion. We're not even having that bad of a regular season, but things have not been working out lately. These are interesting offers, but nothing I'd really entertain too much. And we're still a good team, but we just had 2 very good drafts. Drafted 2 medium franchise potential defensemen. We got some good young forwards on this roster that we can build around, but it's not going to be enough. We should really start looking at the next 2 and 3 years as opposed to just this year. Now, like I said in the past, I never, ever go into any season with the mindset of let's lose. I do want to give the team a shot. But if an offer comes our way, that's, like we get an offer on Artemi Panarin, that's just, the futures are just too worth it. I'm not going to reject it. Now, this is an interesting move right here. They want to give us Oliver Bjorkstrand. Would we be getting more out of that? I'm going to go ahead and say no, because I don't think Montreal is doing that great. So I'm going to pass on that. I'm looking to add draft picks and prospects rather than veteran players. If I keep getting offers like that, I'm going to go ahead and just put our trade block on rebuild mode. Not that I'm trying to rebuild, but that's what I'm going to set it up on. Yeah, because we're getting all. Yeah, let's edit this trade block. Okay. Once I'm gonna set these parameters a little bit more strict, because originally I didn't mind if we got an offer with a really good player, but I just don't see it working out. 22 max. I'm not gonna mess around with potential. I think that's kind of a given with what we're looking for. So we'll do that. Coco, what is with the long exhales? It's like she's like angry at me. I told her to go to my bed, and we'll go defenseman up to 23, because defensemen grow a little bit later anyways. Yes, okay, there we go. That's going to change the offers that we get significantly. Yeah, I got Subban, Milano. I put Murray on the block, not because I want to trade Ryan Murray, but I'm curious to see what we could capture for him. I would like to see what they would throw back at us. Coming the other way. Which is kind of why I had it open-minded on the offensive and defensive block, because we got a 90 overall forward for Ryan Murray, who's a 90 overall defenseman. I would entertain it. That's interesting. I'm going to pass, but interesting to say the least. 1 second. Let me check Montreal's, no. Let me check Montreal's record. Yeah, they're pretty bad. Well, they're bad-ish. I'm looking to upgrade picks, not downgrade. I also might have to edit what picks I'm willing to trade. Um, Man, everybody wants Hansen, but I'm not really trying to trade him. He's like our minor league capitan. And we're still not a bad team. I'm not trying to ruin it, but I'm open to all offers, like I said in the past. Like I mentioned. Okay, we do 6 weeks in the WHL, and then we're going to go overseas the rest of the season. So I've been doing offline GM modes, just ditzing around a little bit, seeing what I can't figure out, what works best for the drafts and scouting. I noticed if you do the first 3 6-week assignments in the Q, W, and OHL, and then do the rest in like the SHL, La Liga, and Russia, you get much better prospects later in the draft. Let's see. Anderson in a second for... Oh, interesting. This looks like it could be an interesting trade. Let's see who this Pillman guy is. Oh, low top 4. But not a bad overall. 75 overall, 20 years old, 6'5", 213. Good defensive stats, not great offensive, but okay. Third round pick. And who's this bank? This guy I'm not really that interested in. If you take out those 2 players, well, the pick and that player, and you turn that into a second round pick, I will make the trade. No. Okay, then no. But I am not trading for a low top 4 defenseman. Just hell nah. Hell no. As far as I haven't gotten a lot of offers on Sonny Milano, I thought he'd sell the quickest. I thought, guys would be like, hey, why yo, I'm interested. But I guess not. I mean, I'm surprised we haven't gotten offers on Bobrovsky or Subban either. Like, I just thought those, the guys that would sell easy. Not that I'm trying to sell Bobrovsky, and more so I'm trying to sell Subban, but, I'm just surprised is all. Just a wee bit surprised. You're not really getting that many offers. Like a guy like Artemi Panarin, I'm surprised he's not getting a lot of offers. But it might be one of those years where the teams are just not trading a lot of guys. Also, we're still kind of far away from the deadline, so we got to give the CPU teams a little time to edit their trading blocks, see what they're trying to get rid of, if they're a playoff team or not. If they are, you can see some elite prospects go up on the block and whatnot. I think we got looks like a big trade coming through now, considering how long it's taken to get this damn simulation going. Yeah. No, guess not. I guess it was just simulating. Oh, boy. Is it going to be a trade offer, or is it more slow simulating? What's going on? Second, a third, and Harold for Hansen and a second. Who is this Harold guy? I'd rather a pick than him. It's a skater thing. Shit. Well, that's exactly why. Okay. So I'll take this Dome guy because he's even worse, but I'm going to ask for a 4th round pick back as well. Okay, perfect. That'll work. It sucks to lose Hansen because he's really been a beast for our minor league squad for a long time. But, for a 2nd and a 4th round pick, for upgrading our 2nd round pick, arguably, I'll take it. And then Kovalchuk is our minor league captain. Make sure the right guys are playing down here. Do I have to redo this all again? I thought I had this all set up. Okay. Honestly, the best lines in the minor leagues. I'm so sick of this crap. Okay, good. Good, great, grand, wonderful. All right. Well, there's one trade. Not a big trade, but trade nonetheless. Zuzin for Anderson, a 3rd and a 4th. Who is Zuzin? You better be 98 overall. Let's see if they can trade Josh Anderson. No. Hell to the no. I'm done swapping picks like that. I should take off my wanting to trade picks to just 0 because this is absurd now. Because these are just gonna. No. You know what? Let me reiterate what I meant by willing to trade picks, because honestly, I'm not buying. Okay, not happening. No more pick trading. As far as I don't know how the hell we're not getting offers. Any player on my roster over 27 overall is up for grabs. And anything that meets these, like, this shouldn't be that difficult. The goalie one I could see. But the forward and defense, like, all I'm asking for is prospects and picks. All I'm asking for. I'm not making it difficult. Prospect and draft picks. Okay. No, go to the SHL first. Coco, you are sawing wood. She's out like a light. All right. All right. Yeah, I'd imagine the trade offers are just going to cease. We haven't gotten an offer since I made that change. Oh, well. Predictable. Stupid game. I'm like shocked. Oh, here we go. Wow. Team's really interested in Josh Anderson. I can get a third-round pick for Josh Anderson. And Dion Phaneuf's kid. I don't know if it's Dion's kid. I really don't. Mark Phaneuf. No, I'm going to pass on that for now, but that is awfully intriguing. If I can get a third-round pick for Josh Anderson. Ooh, there we go. Finally, an offer on Sonny Milano. Alrighty then. Well, I wouldn't want a first-round pick for next year. I'd want one for this year. That's a gimme. It would have to be a first-round pick for this year, and if you're unwilling to do that, you can take out the second-round pick and give me a third instead. But the first-round pick has got to be for this year. I'm not doing that trade then. You got to be willing to go with that first-round pick. I'll come back to it though. A first-round pick and rights for Sonny Milano. Okay. Again, it's the first-round pick. I'd rather it be for this year. Although that's not. They're actually a pretty damn good team, so I'm going to pass on that just for now. I'd be looking to trade him more to a middle-of-the-pack team, so that first-round pick carries a little bit more value. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow, that's an even bigger offer for Josh Anderson in terms of pieces that we'd be getting in return. Tell you what, keep what the hell is going on down there? Just give me a third-round pick and Phaneuf. And if I can get like a 6th and a 7th in that too, that would be ideal. No. They do that. Yep, I'll do it. Josh Anderson, I didn't want to trade him necessarily, but for a third-round pick, and we're kind of rebuilding, I'll do it. Well, not retooling. I keep saying rebuilding. I'm saying it too loosely. I'll go ahead and I'll call Ilya Kovalchuk. He's going to be on the 4th line because he's old, but it's not a Blue Jackets team without Ilya Kovalchuk on it. Shaboom. We're doing pretty well, despite Marcus Naslund being on the first line, so that's actually kind of awesome. The experiment might just be working. Just to follow up on that, for those of you that did not watch the entirety of the video last time, we're running an experiment because there's work in other GM modes, or friendly modes that I've done. You put a guy with cruddy potential on the first line, and their potential just shoots up. Bobby Ryan waiver claim. No, not even good enough for my minor league team. Because, who knows? And it's Marcus Naslund too, so that's kind of cool. Those of you who don't know who Marcus Naslund is, do your research on NHL history. And, okay, so we're at the deadline. Alrighty then, alrighty. Okay, we're a playoff team, and I don't intend on losing that status, but I'm going to go ahead and shop Subban and Sonny Milano. Spiller, Bang's doing good. Dubois, Werenski, Panarin, Cjeths, Teal. We got a lot of 20 goal scorers. We got plenty of goal scorers. DeMello, I'm gonna need him to grow a little bit more. Ellison, I got to see something out of him, man, because he is pretty close to getting capped next. 33 goal season, then he just shit the bed 2 years in a row now. I don't want to have to do it, but he is awfully close to getting traded. Good for Marcus. Yeah, how's Rhodes doing? Oh, he's already at 86, good, so we're going to demote someone down a bit. Oh, Sotheby's up to a 92. Damn, son. Alrighty then. Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter what the league leaders look like. We're gonna go ahead and make some moves now. Bring in some young players and assets. So Malcolm Subban's definitely getting moved. There's nothing's gonna change my mind on that because honestly, one, we can't afford him, and two, we can't afford him if we're trying to win, and two, he's making an awful lot of cash. We'd end up having to get a goalie in return, I think. But I'm sure we can get a low value first round pick for him. Let's see. Okay, well, these are not low value. These are actually kind of high valued. Who's got a crappy first round pick for me? Oop, there you go, Colorado. Okay, and we take back their worst goalie possible. I doubt this goes through. Yep, it does. Perfect. Actually, I'll take that. Good. I'll just take care of that quick. Shouldn't be that hard of a fix. Okay, so we got a first round pick. Oh, what the hell is the what's the issue? Headlines. Wow, that guy Wallen was 78 overall. I did not even notice that when I acquired him. So honestly, we downgraded in gold technically, but not even by that much. He's still 78 overall. That's pretty dope. All right. Okay, Sonny Milano. He is next on the list. You know what? I want to do it so bad. Okay, Sonny Milano. Let's take him on a circuit around the NHL and just see what's available. See what's on the trade block. Sort by potential. I'm looking for young prospects over picks right now for Milano, because I guarantee it. So something like that. This Hamonic. Well, we have enough defense. I would prefer a forward if possible. If not a forward, then I'd settle for a draft pick. There we go. There's 2 forward. Well, nah. See, I'd make a big move for a high value forward prospect. I would. I don't really care too much for these medium top sixes unless they've actually shown they can grow. Like this guy is not terrible. No, those guys are pretty terrible. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to settle for we're just trading for picks. Okay, so we'll go to picks, draft picks. Who has a decent valued first round pick? Like a Calgary first and second from Milano, I could dabble with. Too far off, really. What if I threw in a 4th? Really? Throwing Florida, that's a 3rd round. No, I don't want to trade any draft picks from this year. What else are you interested in? Really? You want these 2 guys? Take them. Dang it. Alright, well, not happening with Calgary. Crapalina. First and a second. Skaters. Should have known. I should probably keep an eye on that. Interested, but they don't have enough room. Interested, it looks like they could have room. Okay, no way we're getting that first round pick. Preferably don't trade him within the division. Preferably. San Jose, oh wow. Yeah, we could load up on their picks and we gotta take a crummy player back. Okay, let's do, tell you what, let's do 2 first round picks for him. That wouldn't work. Let's do a first and 2 seconds. Just a bit low. Then I'll throw in our 4th round pick. And then all you got to do is throw in a 5th. The art of negotiating. Okay, so I'll tell you what, give me the freaking 5th round pick back and I'll retain some salary on Milano. I don't understand why they have to put anybody on waivers. Let's try 750 retained. 850 makes him a $3.5 million player. See, now one thing NHL doesn't, this game does not do right is retaining salary does not add any value to a player. That's just retarded. 45. Jesus Christ. I ate half his contract, and it still doesn't work. Wow. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm not eating any of his salary. Take that second round pick of yours back. I'll just take 2/3 instead. That's just ridiculous. Who is this Ernest Thompson guy? Would I willingly take back Brent Burns' contract for 2 years? Absolutely not. Can anyone find that idiot Ernest Thompson? Who the fuck is that? Just give me I'll take Brendan Dillon's contract back. Just cut the crap. Really? Really? I mean, this is just absurd. This is it. This is it right here. $3 million player or not? Okay. Oh, I really don't want to eat freaking Brent Burns' contract for 2 years because I don't know what our cap situation is going to look like for the next 2 years. Let's see. All right. You know what? Yeah. Simple as that. We're not trading with them anymore. They lost out on our business. Oh, fucking St. Louis doesn't have any damn money either. Ah! Wait, what? Why would they have to put anybody on waivers? They have almost $10 million in cap space. Lions sacks of shit. It's the music I produce. Honestly, I hate this game so much sometimes. To anyone that's interested in them, I don't care if they have 50 roster spots, we'll work around it. If they show any signs of getting better next year, I gotta look at their prospects. One would think they shouldn't be good next year. I'll trade Milano for their first round pick from next year. And a 4th. That work? No, wouldn't that? That's too much value on the first round pick. Damn. Oh my God, that's right. We took all their draft picks this year. I forgot about that. That was pretty damn funny. All they have is a 7th round pick. Oh God. Yeah, we're trying not to trade within the division, but cool. Kind of hard to make a trade with someone if they don't want to trade anything on the roster. Too far off, but by how much? Can we get a figure? Yeah, who are you interested in? I'd move more than one piece in this deal. Scott. Do I want to trade Justin Scott? No. I want to move Dimitri Kvasha. I could. I'll throw Dimitri in there. If I think he gets the deal done, I'll do it. I see my hands tied. Okay, I'll throw in Kvasha, but I'm going to ask for like a 4th or a 5th back. Maybe even a 3rd to start things off, just to make it interesting. This is not going to work. Very, very interesting. What if I ask for a 2nd round pick instead? Damn. Well, we can get their 3rd round pick and it'll work. This is way worth it. Hell to the yes. Just do best roster right now. I'm not really worried. We have 4 first-round picks this year. None of them really too high valued. Yeah, there's no point in trading Bobrovsky. His trade value is too low. You wouldn't be able to replace what he brings to the table. As for Ryan Murray, I think we're going to hold on to him. By the looks up and down all the trading blocks, it really wasn't anything awfully worth it. At least it looked that way. So I'm going to say we're going to hold on to Ryan Murray. The thing is, we are going to demote him to the third pair so Rhodes can play a little bit more. I think Ryan Murray I'll save for the NHL entry draft. And if there's a really baller prospect available, I will definitely consider moving him for that first round pick. So we'll go ahead. We'll just leave it at that for the trades, and we'll just we'll see what happened when I click best roster because I doubt anything good came out of that. I also am not ruling out moving out Ellison in the draft, so there's also that. Artemi Panarin's actually his overall dropped. That's another guy I think we should look to move. Boom, Naslin, get your ass up there. Okay. So yeah, we downgraded a little bit, but you know what? We recovered some solid picks. I think that was a good deadline. Now we do have to do that. I'm sorry, Murray. Tommy Rhodes should be a top pair defenseman next year. We'll have him and Sotheby together. Perfect. Everything's coming to plan. Our defense is going to be so good coming up in the future, which is something I really want to focus on. We just need our franchise goalie to grow because he's stuck at 69 overall right now, and I really do not appreciate that. Actually, speaking of which, let's make sure he's getting minutes down there in the AHL. If he's not getting minutes, I'm going to be irate. Son of a fucking bitch. Really? That is what. God damn it. That is frustrating. That is beyond frustrating. All right, you know what? What I'm going to go ahead and do right now, just to make sure that ceases to happen anymore, let's stack up our minor league squad right now. We're going to need 3 of these guys. We're going to need a crummy goalie, worse than 69 overall, so... Survive potential, whatever. Sure. I'm going to grab a bunch of forwards. But overall, just sign a bunch of these guys. Just because we need our forward core in the minors to be a little bit stronger than it is. So we can maybe get a late season push, get them in the playoffs. I'll sign one more winger. Let's see if there's any like ridiculous shooters. This guy's pretty good. Tyroning might be a little bit better, yeah. Actually, Shane Prince is... I think Shane Prince is the way to go. Nope. Yeah, we'll go with Shane Prince. Roning's good. He's got a better offensive awareness, but Shane Prince is just... You got the better shot. Okay, we'll simulate a bunch of days, and we'll just do best lines in the minor leagues, and we'll fix the crap that they just gave us. Because our franchise tendies got to be playing down there. Okay, good. Stop the simulation. Make sure they don't... Okay, well, they played the game anyways. And if we can get a late season push from our minor league team, and we can have them make the playoffs and take our franchise tendy far, I mean, that is huge right there if that can happen. Best lines. Yeah, the young guys got their minutes this AHL season. Now it's time to let the big boys play. I am going to flip my shit in a second. No more of this crap. Turgeon is the starter. Enough. I love how they scratched this game is so stupid sometimes, I swear to God. They scratched a franchise potential goalie. He's got the same overall as the other 2 idiots. Oh, my God. Okay. Anyways, I digress for now. Looks like the Blue Jackets are going to make the playoffs. Good. We're actually doing better since we made those trades. Out with the old, in with the new. Marcus Naslund is the future of this team. We can go to the Liga now, and then we'll go to Russia after that. Oh, you are sawing wood. She's not even responding to me calling her name. Like if I say her name, like she'll open her eyes immediately. She's out like a light. I think she was outside playing with her friends next door. I think it's pretty cute, like, cause there's a fence between mine and my neighbor's yard, but it's like one of those short fences, but it has like the, holes enough where they could reach their snouts through and like kiss each other and whatnot, and they'll chase each other up and down the fence, and it is the cutest damn thing I've ever seen in my life. And they have like little playful barks and whatnot. It's fun to watch. Stop. No, I thought they were gonna simulate that game. I would have been irate. Okay, let's put in a save. Go over and see how we did this year. Then we're gonna call it a video. This was a relatively long one. That's what she said. 31 minutes right about now. Okay, good. And we'll take a look at statistics. Who did what and why. Okay. Did we win the President's Trophy? We might have. Wow, we were pretty close to winning the President's Trophy, and we were selling. Goals for. See? I'm telling you, man. Having Marcus Naslund on that first line changes everything. All right? You bring in a legend like Naslund. Second in the league in scoring. Goals against. Third. Oh, my God. Power play percentage. This is amazing that we accomplished this with this shit that we put on our roster. Where are we at? Not terrible. Seth Spiller had 75 points for Rooney's and 38 goals. The future of this team, Seth freaking Spiller. A bright spot, finally. Damn, par bang. 60. Okay, this guy's our future 1C. I'm move over Pierre-Luc Dubois. You're old news. Artemi Panarin, 63 points. Yeah, we're gonna start seeing a bit of a decline out of him. But honestly, I think going forward and having him on the second line of the playoffs would be better. Just add a little more depthiness. Pierre-Luc Dubois, good. Morenski, 62 points. Joe Teal, 34 goals. That's a great way to follow up his rookie year. More points and way more goals. Good. So 230 goals, 330 goal scores, almost 4. Reed Jaspers puts up 29 Genos with a cruddy slap shot, but a great wrister and high offensive awareness. Good defensive stats. Reed Jaspers, excellent. The youth movement is working. Troy Ellison is just not going to be part of it because for some reason he just can't get his act together. And he refuses to grow, so that also helps. DeMello, it's a solid rookie year. On the fourth line, he put up 36 points. That's awesome. Ryan Murray had a good year. Picard, 1 goal, 27 assists. That's interesting. But he's got a pretty good shot, but does he not shoot a lot? Yeah, he probably doesn't take a lot of shots. He was on the power play, apparently. Yeah, only 40 shots. Interesting. Marcus Naslund, the kid. I can't wait to see how much he grows and what his potential goes up to in the offseason. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets high top 6 or low elite potential going into the next season. Maybe even medium elite. Miro Heiskanen, good. Tommy Rhodes, excellent. He grew plenty. Ilya Kovalchuk, 7 points in 22 games. He's still playing. I don't want to hear about it. Cedric Sotheby does not score, but plus 36, 77 shots, 67 penalty minutes. How many hits did this tank have? Averages 24 minutes a game. Would it be 213 hits, 104 blocks, and 46 takeaways as a DFD? That's interesting. Okay, and then in net, we had Bob and Wallen. Actually, Wallen did quite well. Looks like he might have been doing better than Subban. Take a look at the entire league. Steven Stamkos led the way. Alex DeBrincat right behind him. Points. Well, tied with him, actually. Aaron Bodie. Guy's pissed. He's so freaking good. I wish we had him. If we had him on our team, Jesus Christ, with that freaking shot. I mean, his passing and puck control sucks, but look at his shot and offensive awareness. And he's still growing. That is so awesome. Aaron Bodie. And we do have 2 franchise potential defensemen. Perhaps they'd be interested in one of them. I won't get ahead of myself. Goals, who led the league in goals? Eli Tolvanen, who apparently has medium franchise potential now. Great shooter. Better scorer. Yeah, there you have it. Okay, let's take a look at the playoff tree for the upcoming Cjeths and see where your Columbus Blue Jackets sit. So, you got St. Louis, Chicago, you got Colorado, Dallas, Edmonton, Calgary, the Battle of Alberta, San Jose versus Minnesota, Rangers versus the Penguins, your Columbus Blue Jackets versus the New Jersey Devils, the Ottawa Senators versus the Tampa Bay Lightning, and the Florida Panthers versus the Toronto Make-Believes. So, thank you everybody for watching this video. I want to watch it, make it an end. If you understand everything I just said, you're not hearing it. I will see you all in the next one. Peace!